The Stride Matrix changes the game for skating treadmills.
In order to be effective at training athletes on a skating treadmill, we must be aware that the task on the skating treadmill is different than the task on ice. This is just based on the interaction of forces that the athlete must manage in order to be efficient with their skating stride. One of the biggest manifestations of this is the push direction that skaters will find if they're trying to discover a technique that is efficient for the treadmill instead of finding a technique that's efficient for on-ice skating. With that in mind, we understand that it takes intentional control of technique between the athlete and an instructor in order to develop an on-ice stride using a skating treadmill. But the workload on instructors is actually pretty high when teaching skaters who aren't really familiar with their stride and what their body is doing, how to make the push direction necessary to be efficient on the ice. It's not just a simple matter of instruction, it is repetition and it's a lot of work for the instructors. What if instructors had a tool that could cut the effort and time of precisely conveying this push direction to students down to almost zero? The Stride Matrix cuts to the heart of the problem by creating a visual template that skaters can follow in generating the proper push direction. This was the concept that brought the Stride Matrix into existence. With the Stride Matrix in place, a new opportunity emerges. Now players can use the visual pattern projected onto the treadmill by the Stride Matrix in order to see how their foot is tracking with the push direction that the Stride Matrix is asking them to make. The Stride Matrix also has the two central lines which are parallel and run down the middle the length of the treadmill. We call these the recovery lines. These lines are there to give players a target for where they should return their feet after each push. We call this recovery, and the idea is to recover underneath the center of mass, straight underneath your body. Players can improve their recovery location by observing each step during the skating process and correcting when they don't recover to the correct location. The Stride Matrix is a powerful tool that improves training on skating treadmills in two ways. First, it gets instructors away from having to make complicated, long-winded explanations about push direction and recovery location to skaters that don't necessarily have a great handle on these concepts. Second, it harnesses real-time feedback in a precise way. The Stride Matrix makes skating treadmill training far more effective at improving player performance on the ice.
Contact us at stridematrix.com to learn more about how we can take your skating treadmill training to the next level.